Hello Aquarius and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome Aquarius. We've got faraway places. Get ready for new horizons. Rejuvenating rain. Clear the past, heal the present. Let's see what we have for you as an Archangel Michael message for the week. What do we have for our lovely Aquarians? Thank you, angel spirits, guides for the week ahead. Number 21, open up to your spiritual gifts. Remember that your true nature is spiritual, not physical. The angels are sending you messages to guide your soul's growth. So your psychic abilities might be enhanced. Some of you might be really connecting to your instinct and your intuition, but it can also be our natural talents and gifts that we're born with too. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Aquarius? Thank you, angel spirits, guides for the week ahead. Message for Aquarius, thank you for the week ahead. We have the Temple Path, number 12. Broken Heart, number 9. Healer of the Ages, number 51. All right, let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Aquarius? Thank you, angel spirits, guides for the week ahead. Message for Aquarius, thank you. Strength. It's come out reversed. Broken Heart, we have the Queen of Wands, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, male or female, or the energy of the card. Somebody who is go-getting, driven, action-orientated, assertive, confident, charismatic. We have Justice. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. I feel here, Aquarius, somebody that you're dealing with somebody, again, male or female in a general reading. But this is somebody who is fully accountable for their actions, fully accountable for the hurt and pain that they've caused. But I feel that you're doubting them. There is a path forward with this person. And sometimes, you know, people, whether that this person is in your life or is coming back into your life, there is something unfolding for you here. And it can be a very spiritual path or heavily spirit-influenced path, the temple path. Sometimes we just have to surrender and trust. But again, there is that sense of doubt, fear, because you don't want to be hurt again. And our fears can sometimes paralyze us in whether you move forward on that path or not, because you don't want to be hurt again. This is somebody wanting the opportunity to make something right and heal, truly heal and open up. Emotional renewal and healing with you is what I see for you here, Aquarius. Now this, with the faraway places, it could well be here that this person is a distance from you, but an opportunity to heal, or you were poles apart in your energy. In some way, something clearly divided you, certainly has acted as a divider for you with this person. But this is somebody who wants to heal, somebody who wants to make something right, and is likely fully accountable for their actions. But our vulnerabilities, fears, insecurities can really paralyze us because you don't want to be hurt again. So the cup of joy, it feels like renewal of a relationship, new joy, new happiness, renewed love with this person, the heart opening up to a new beginning. But it feels here, Aquarius, sometimes we have to overcome our fears, doubts and insecurities. Even though there are doubts, sometimes we just have to, should you feel inclined to, this is happening for a reason, and that's what I feel that you're being told. Rejuvenating rain is a cleansing thing. It's purifying. It's an opportunity for releasing whatever's happened and be renewed and let the old wash away. It's that energy. You need to trust your gifts. I feel that this is your insight, your gifts, your intuitive abilities, because I think that Spirit is guiding you in some way here. I mean, the additional thing is, Aquarius, if this isn't about vulnerabilities and doubts and fears, then you're wanting someone to be fully accountable and face up to that. Face up to their actions and take ownership for it before you can forgive, is the energy here as well. And again, there is that sense of either there's a distance between you or it's an energetic one that you're poles apart. And it could well be that someone hasn't fully owned the hurt that they've caused and acknowledged what they did. So it might well be that you're asking someone to face something that they've avoided facing before healing can take place. I mean, that would also extend to, what led to this point, what caused emotional pain. You would also ask somebody to face things like, things like behavioral patterns or giving into lower vibrational habits of some kind would also be the same thing. I mean, there's levels to this. It's almost like there could well be an energy here of you want someone to face, before you can feel that you can move forward with someone, you want someone to acknowledge what the issue was and take ownership for that issue to make sure that doesn't happen again. So whatever happened, whatever caused this hurt and pain, sometimes it can be behavioral patterns, sometimes it can be what someone's done, but it's almost like wanting someone to be fully accountable so that it doesn't happen again before there can be healing. But the Ace of Cups is asked of you here, is what I'm seeing for you. Because I think that there is some way forward here, but someone has to acknowledge or address an issue. If this isn't you, this is about wanting someone to face up to something that they've not wanted to face. You just can't paper over the cracks. It's like the fundamental issue has to be acknowledged and taken into account for, and even dealt with if it was like some behavioral pattern, could be addiction, for example, of some kind, but it's not limited to that. But it's almost like wanting someone to be fully accountable for whatever caused emotional pain so that you can fully move on and heal with that person. Because this almost like feels like, for some of you, if this isn't you, that someone wants to renew a relationship with you, but there is a level of accountability and something that needs to be faced and addressed before you can. But there is an opportunity for new happiness and new joy here, but I think that something needs to be addressed here. It feels like an issue of some kind. Generally still, it doesn't cause hurt again, or emotional pain again, or upset again. One more card for Aquarius. Thank you, angel, spirits, guides. We have the Four of Cups. Yeah, I just feel here, Aquarius, that this is about, I'm not saying yes, I'm not saying no, I'm thinking about it, but it's almost like there's like a condition to this. You need to trust your intuition. If this is you and it's about overcoming fears, doubts and vulnerabilities and really wanting to find out where this path is going to lead, even though that you have felt hurt by a person, but they're wanting to make something right and doing the right thing now. This would be an energy, this is your energy, that Strength card reversed. It's about seeing where something leads in spite of it all, even in spite of feeling vulnerable and, insecure and fear of being hurt again. This is just, I want to find out where this leads. And hoping, and hopefully someone being fully accountable so that they don't hurt you again will be the energy here. For others of you, it could well be somebody hasn't wanted to, they're just wanting to paper over the cracks and, reconcile with you, but they haven't addressed the fundamental issue of what caused the pain. And until they do, there's a kind of condition to this. We're kind of a bit still, It's almost like there's a condition here attached. So I think that you're trusting your intuition in terms of how you receive some kind of offer, someone reaching out to you this week, and you're trusting your instinct, your heart space in terms of how you would respond. But the Four of Cups is, I'm not saying yes, I'm not saying no, I'm thinking about it. Is what I see for you. Six of Cups, somebody who you've known for a significant amount of time, can be someone returning from the past. For others of you, it could be somebody currently in your life, but something needs to be addressed. The Three of Pentacles, rebuild. An opportunity to rebuild or come to an agreed way forward. Yeah. This just feels here, Aquarius. Someone's reaching out to you this week. And it certainly feels here that there is an opportunity here to rebuild. Some of you may have conditions. Some of you might want someone to be accountable and fully accountable and facing up to something before you can move forward. Like I said, for others of you, it feels it's about facing your own fears, insecurities, doubts, but truly wanting to really kind of like find out and you dictating the pace of this should you choose to rebuild with another person. There could well be some conditions here set. Priorities as well. It's about accountability, this, and because that's how we truly heal, acknowledging and facing the issue of what caused pain. To truly open up to love again. So Six of Cups can be romantic, but it's not limited to that. That can be family, it can be a friendship, a deep connected friendship as well. All right, what do we have for Aquarius? Whatever you are, be a good one. Nice energy. Yeah, hold the vision, trust the process. I feel that there's a level of that that's needed with this, but I think that you are kind of very clear in terms of how you would want to move forward. Make each day your masterpiece. Yeah, when you look at a painting, which is a masterpiece, it can't get any better. It has reached its full potential. And this is that scenario here that you're very clear in terms of how you would want to move forward. But you want to be fulfilled. You don't want to be hurt again. Is what I see for you. All right. What do we have for Aquarius? Thank you, angel, spirits, guides. Spirit, animal, oracle message. I'm going to pull two. I'm going to choose from this deck because it's a little large to shuffle. We have dear love. Be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. There could be a sign here. Again, I'll come back to the spiritual gifts, which is a really powerful message for me, in tarot especially, because there could well be somebody who you might feel for some of you, the deer can be quite a spiritual energy, but it can also be when we're being potentially watched over by someone from the other side. So there could well be an energy of you're being guided by someone here too. Someone who you've lost to the other side in some way. You might feel their presence, see signs this week. And again, I think it's someone who's helping you with this situation as well. We have elephant greatness. Love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. Yeah. A strong sense of whatever you face here, Aquarius, is not bigger than your ability to overcome it. And remember that. Remember your greatness. Free will, self-love first and foremost with the Ace of Cups. That's what I have for you, Aquarius, for the week ahead. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful week, and I will see you next time.